Hello everybody. Today I just took a copyable of Stereo Madness and we are going to buff it. That's why the name is Extreme Madness. So the editor is very complex, so this is probably going to be a pretty long video, but I'm going to try and speedrun it. I do remember making a pre-copy, so I know what I'm doing. So first of all, this one spike, I feel like I'm going to buff to this and adding this to it. This will make it so you have to do this, which is extremely hard. Oh, I did it. And for this, I feel like you should just make it a timing, a very hard timing. Because I mean, all levels have extremely hard timings. Come on. All insane demons have extremely hard timings. So that's their timing. You can't click too early. I'm just gonna make it really hard by just like also putting this. So now you have to time it and like to not hit that, but also to actually be able to pass the gap. So yeah, this is still extremely hard. By the way, the deco is not going to be in this video, and probably not in video at all. So just saying that. Now for this, I'm probably just going to make it mini and put a fake on it. By the way, this video is inspired by Vortrox, so go subscribe to Vortrox if you haven't already. Anyways, I'm gonna add a fake here. So you have to do this at mini. And then we have to do over here. You have to do this. And why not? We could just add this here. So you have to do an extremely hard jump after. Is this even possible? Oh wait, it is. Oh my god, it's barely possible. I'm just gonna add an invisible spike here just so we can't pass that. So yeah. For this, we should probably just keep it mini for a little bit. And if you do somehow make it into, if you just like somehow skip it, then you're not gonna be able to pass it. Yeah, that's all I can say. And there we go. That's what you have to do. And then for that, let's just make it. Let's just put a double spike here. And then all of this should just be mini or something. Okay, but for this, we definitely have to add like a pink orb there. Because that's like almost impossible. I'm sorry, like, if the commentary is bad, because I'm just trying to, like, speedrun this as fast as possible. Yeah, that's definitely good. I mean, no, that's kind of easy, though. Maybe this. And then this part is just not mini. Or maybe it's mini robot. Ooh, that could work. I'll just add most of these on, like, an extremely hard timing. Like that, like the slaughterhouse timing. Like an extremely hard timing level, like, I mean, not really nullscapes. Like, nullscapes doesn't really have timings like that. It's just pure robot. Please. There we go. Yeah, that's insanely hard. Maybe we just make it like that. Yeah, that's a lot better. I feel like that's way too hard. I feel like that's still hard though. Yeah, you know what? Let's just make a normal jump. You also have to do that. I think that makes it easier though. And also I'll just add this. So you have to make it has a hard time. I feel like this is gonna be a new hardest level. Because my hardest level is Windy Landscape. And dude, this looks like an extreme demon. Not gonna lie. But when the deco is ready, dude, this is gonna look insane. Bang. Now for this, I'm gonna turn into a mini robot. So it's just gonna be like, and then we have to do like insane mini robot timings. Similar to what Vordrox did, but like different. Because it's gonna be varied. And then this last one's gonna be fine. Okay, this is now I feel like this is an extreme demon, alright. Dude, what is that timing? Like, how am I gonna verify this? Like this is probably like the peak. Wait, mini. There we go. Like, how am I in the world am I gonna do this? If I just, I feel like this is like too hard for me. Yeah, I think you have to do one or two. Oh yeah, and then you can just hold here and then like do, because this one is just gonna be a spike. Because I am not making it through that, bro. And then dash orb. Maybe he's like, but you can't hold too long either. So like, this is probably gonna be like an easy extreme. So basically, there's gonna be three parts to this video. If I didn't explain this earlier. The first part is gonna be, and so the first part is gonna be the pre-drop, and then the second part is gonna be the drop until 60%, and then third is just the rest of the level. Okay, so this part I want it to be memory. So I'll turn this back into a mini cube. Actually, no, not mini cube. I'll just turn it back into normal cube. And then, first of all, I wanted this to be a fake. So by the way, guys, in the future, when this level is released, if you want to know what the pattern is, I'll say it right now. Wait, not hide. Oh gosh. The Geometry Dash editor is very complex. Okay. So first of all, you have to go down, and then you have to go up, and then you have to go in between the spikes over here to pass this gap. Why not hide, dude? Oh my god. I keep messing it up because I'm rushing a lot. That probably that is gonna be like that. Okay. This is probably that part right there. Probably is gonna be the hardest part of the entire level. That's probably gonna be the major choke point of this level. Okay, so you go down, then up, then jump into the spikes, and jump out of it. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Okay, maybe you have to just like jump early for that. Dude, I keep forgetting. It's memory, dude. I did some. I think I did this in my old copy when I was like pre-testing. Okay, yeah. So that's gonna be a triple spike. Did I just do the evil robot timings again? Like that insane thing that I did again. But this time it's gonna be even harder because it's gonna have memory. Because I am not good with memory, dude. I'm like the worst at memory. I feel like I just want to do that for some reason. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put another mini robot portal. Yeah, there's gonna be too many robot parts. But then I'm just gonna put a bunch of spikes here. Some of them are real, some of them are fake. And especially this spike. That spike is gonna have a little twist. So, so basically, first you have to go down and hit this. Okay, wait, I'm gonna put this here. Okay, so you're just gonna go down. Not immediately do that. And then hit the dashboard right here. Like, not really hit it. It's like, this one's gonna be no touch. And then you just jump here. Only a little bit, because it's gonna have a blue orb right here. To go here, jump over here. And then fall here, go here. Yeah, this is really complex. Dude, I keep doing hide. Okay, so we're almost done. And then I'm gonna do a showcase of the level at the end. Okay, so we could just do that. But I'm just gonna put a spike at the bottom, so you can't do that. Oh, you can also just do that. Oh, wait. Okay, I have to put D blocks on there then. I mean, no, sorry, not D blocks, S blocks. This is probably the hardest part, so. So there's gonna be like that. Bang. And for this part, this is the final part I'm gonna buff today. I'm just gonna put a bunch of blue orbs here. And some of them you can't hit. So this one you're going to hit. This one don't hit. And then just do like an evil jump here. And then you can't hit the rest of these. So you have to just. This is probably like the easiest part that I'm gonna buff today. So then it's gonna look a little bit like this. And then this part I'm gonna do it later. I mean, not later, in the next video. So, this is level. Thank you guys for watching. So, I'll do the final showcase in the final video, okay? So, you're just gonna have to hang in tight. This is what the level looks like. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.